now we are on our part 6 of creating a mini game here in Unity. So this video is about making the camera follow the player. But first we need to do something in our previous script in the player movement. Let's just create another variable for our sideways movement. So let's name this to be side force. Then it's equals to 600. So now we just change this values into our variable. So negative side force and this one into side force. And save this one and go back to Unity. Okay, so now as you can see, we can move our values in our side force. Now next is to start on making the camera follow the player. So we need to create another script. Let's name this to player follow. Then open the script. You can remove start. We won't be needing this. And then here in our update, we need to attach this script first into our main camera. Okay, and then let's just attach this script. Now here in our update, we first we need to declare a public variable, for example, transform, and then our player. Then in here, we set our transform dot position is equals to the player position. And then save this one and go back to Unity. Now next is we need to put in the player in our script. That's the reason we've created a public transform here. So let's go to the main camera and then drag in the player. Now if we check, if we go play, our camera will act like the player because the transform position of the camera will follow the player's transform position. Okay, so I think it's working. Now the next step is to create an offset to set the camera like this one in our game window. So next step is to declare another variable in here. So public vector3. Let's just name this into offset. And then we can, let's go back to Unity first to set the offset. So for the offset, we can just copy this default values of our transform in the camera. So 0 on X and then 3.8 on our Y and negative 50.9 in our Z axis. Okay, I think it's done. And the next step is to add the offset value and then save this one and go back to Unity. And now if we hit, the camera should follow the player plus the offset we've set in our script. So let's check if this is working. Oh, it's too far. I think we need to just set the Z values into -5. Let's try 5. 50 is too much. Then hit play. Okay, I think this is better. And it also follows the player. So that's all for this video. I hope you learned something and let's proceed to the next one.